For me, running is just so fun. There's just something that I enjoy so much about it. The very first year I knew nothing about ultra running. I scoured the internet at that point, and there was hardly anything about Pacer, so I don't even know what a Pacer is, what's it do, and I got her about midnight and ran with her until she finished. And to me, it was the most magical moment is when the woods started becoming alive through the dark, and then when daylight, just the sunrise, the daylight, the birds chirping, just the woods became alive. And in that moment I knew, okay, there is something very special about this whole thing. I've paced 2013, 2014, I had foot surgery 2015, I paced 2016, I ran it 2017. The IT 100 was the one and only that'll always have a special place in my heart. And yes, I will do it again. When I really had put the IT 100 in the bucket list in 2016, the Ignite group puts on a training run, and I knew I wanted to be a part of that. Well, Steve and Kelly had offered this 16-4 run walk. They were going to do a loop with anybody who wanted to. At that point, I couldn't think even doing 20 miles. That was just beyond where I thought I was capable of doing. But I showed up for that morning training run, and that got me through 20 miles, and I felt great. And that was a Saturday morning, and I came back Saturday evening for this same Saturday evening session, and completed that, doing a 16-4, and felt fantastic. And that gave me confidence that I could do this thing. And I so appreciate those guys just putting themselves out there. They set themselves up to help other people be successful, and that to me was huge on what this group is all about. And what other athletic event do you are a part of that your competitors help you succeed? I wouldn't be here today without the people in the running group. From the moment of deciding to sign up to do one of these things, through finishing it and beyond, at every turn there is somebody who has stepped up and said, how can we make this, how can we help you enjoy this, how can we make this successful for you? There was one training run that I will never forget. When I got back to my car at the Sand Beach parking lot, there was a note, a sweet little sticky note that just said, you're doing great, keep up the good work, and it was signed Ignite Trail Group. And I can probably still get tears just because it was at that moment you just knew, okay, there are people that really cared that you didn't have. It's stupid that I'm crying, but I still have that note, and when I ran the IT 100 I put it in my car, because I made my car my little drop bag area, and it's still a visual reminder that people are part of this with you, and they encourage you. It's just the connections, the connections you've made with people, the love of people, and how you can love them too. And the sense of joy, I think for me, when I look back as I'm sitting in my rocker in another 25 years, it'll just be the sense of joy that this was a part of my life that really defined a lot of who I was in the time, and brought me so much joy and the love of so many people. We all come from very different avenues, but in this one little event, it's the purest beauty of human love that I can say. It's just really, it's really weird in a way how it's love defined. It's truly love defined. That John Muir saying, into the woods I go to lose my mind, to find my soul. That has resonated with me too. That is exactly for me why I go into the woods. It's pushing yourself beyond what you think you're capable of doing, and getting a sense that the world is a big, beautiful place. To just be a little part of it is really special.